Bollocks. Right, again. Click the wrong one. There we go. Second day back and I've already fucked up. Alright, anyway. God, that's a dreary tune. It's meant to be like upbeat, you know? We need something like upbeat to start the stream. What we got? You know, something to get the juices going, you know. Something like that, but that was a bit... Anyway. Let's go back to this music. I'm running through a random playlist to one, see if it gets copyright striked, and two, see if there's anything that I can add to a new stream mix, because we've listened to the same music for so long. No wonder everything started to feel a bit stagnant and boring and samey. So... nah, I've not quit yet. I've just slowed it down a lot, and I've had stuff to deal with the past few months. Let me hear this annoying fan. Anywho, hello everybody, not many bodies, sending me more bodies hopefully. Welcome to live stream. You don't need to read the chat though. This is the layout, this got to go there. Because I hadn't decided where to put anything. Phantom, welcome to the stream. Skin Ripper, welcome to the stream. Veranmis, welcome to the stream. Multi G, welcome to the stream. Roy, or Roey, or Roa, or welcome to the stream. Just cover all the bases really. VX Vort, I believe, welcome to the stream. Articulated Random Intelligence, welcome to the stream. Getting next strain? No, not really. I rarely have to look up at these screens, oddly enough. It's only when I'm just reading some chat. Otherwise I can be like just like that. But yeah, most of the time I don't actually have to look up at these. I just shove things over there. It's actually fine. Because usually when I'm not streaming, I'm more like wee like that. And I got a pillow. I can set it where I want and I just look. Anyway. Okay. Get comfortable. I haven't quit. I've just turned it down an awful lot, taken a long break, and so I decided what I want to do, and I think I'm just gonna mod when I feel like it, play games when I feel like it, stream when I feel like it. I'll try to sort of probably get back to the schedule, maybe not. I'll see. But I'm just gonna, you know, if I feel creative and I want to stream, I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna make whatever I feel like making. Northern Bounds wants to stream. You can ask a question, but you know, if the chat's going quick and I forget to look, I may miss it. Otherwise, use the contact form on my website or head over to my Discord. Best place to be. Talking to the website, I finally published the changes. I didn't intend to until it was 100% complete, but I accidentally clicked the button and I was like, whoops. So I quickly finished the last page and then just let it be. I've got to optimize it for mobile and I've got to do some final tweaks because some things aren't quite centered how I want them. But otherwise, the website's up and running, the new site. And today I thought I would work on something. I don't know. You see why I'm laughing. I like this restream chat. It's really good because it does everything right other than work. It doesn't tell me how many people are watching. So I think before we do anything, what's this? Oh, that's Trello. Oopsie. I think what I'm going to do is open the restream chat on here. Finished doing major modules. I want to finish now. It's cruise time. Yeah. Yoink. Bye bye. I'm going to uninstall that stupid app because it clearly doesn't work. And then I'm going to. Even the online version doesn't know. That's a bit stupid. That's stupid. It won't tell me how many viewers I have. That's idiotic. It just doesn't work. It's just zero. Ugh, whatever. Maybe it's not the app then. Want to multiply the magic effect and the magic effect display it as something else without changing the magnitude of the spell. If you want to display it as something else, then basically whatever you write in the spell itself will overwrite what's in the magic effect. And instead of in the little brackety things having mag, you can just put whatever you want number-wise, if that's what you mean. If you want it at a certain level, but you actually want to tell the player something different, then you just do the spell. So I decided to work on a completely new mod. Kind of. I can't bring myself to say it, so I'm just going to start modding, really. I'm just going to start modding. But I'm just sort of getting my foot in. I've got the code of Moloch. Well, let's play some music. Play. There we go. I've got the code of Moloch, but I'm taking a break off that one because I've got to dive right into the deep end with that thing because I don't remember what the hell I was doing. I don't remember sort of how things were interlinked, and until I'm back in the swing of things and doing a bit of creative stuff and just having fun and getting settled again after 3 months or so, I don't really want to touch that mod yet. So like I said, I'm just going to work on what I want to work on. Pretty sure I still intend on sort of finishing that mod. It's just going to be a while. There's no rush. I mean, Skyrim is already almost 10 years old, so I don't really need anything, you know. Okay, so what I'm doing here, and again, I'll sort of semi-apologise, but because of the ultra wide and the new layout of the stream, as a result, you're not really going to read much very easily unless you've got a pretty big screen, you're close up, and your eyesight's like a hawk. There's not really anything I can do about it workaround wise. So yeah. Yeah, it was all based around AI, NPCs, but I'm just like so out the loop on what exactly I needed to do. I'm just like, just gonna leave it for now. But what I've done here for this mod is I'm laying out a completely flat canvas, trying to edit a mod, an old version, and swap things out, and like clean up the file directory is so messy that becomes such a chore and so confusing that you just don't know where to really start. So the best thing to do, as I've done with previous ones, is start from scratch and then pull old things across. If you hear a lot of breathing down the mic, like let me know. Because I've got to get like the height, the mic right. I've got to learn to know where to put it. No, this ultra wide's amazing for like literally everything else. Still got a few years left in it. Shotgun seat, welcome to the stream. Just a few. Jay, welcome to the stream. So yeah, this is just going to feel somewhat creative, somewhat clean, somewhat just chill. I've got like a sort of base idea of how I need things here. I just need to tidy things up and start from scratch. So something that I need to do first is go to where this is going to be placed. I don't know, Northern. I haven't played Magic Effects in a while. It's not something I can probably look at in the middle of a stream, unfortunately. I'm thinking. Hang on. This is where I want to go. Snow Point Bacon. I'll have a look around here. I want to tick this off. Something I want to be wary of. It's a bit late because I've been doing this for 10 years, but something that I want to be really wary of now is when you make like custom meshes and stuff and change texture directories and whatnot, you can very easily like make a bit of a, not a broken mesh, but a bit of a dodgy one. And I really want to avoid sort of bringing in loads of meshes in a session of modding and then realizing that later on when I load it, it's just like this warning, this warning, this warning, this warning, and it doesn't actually link the warnings to any specific mesh sometimes. And it's like I've just got this collection of like 100 assets that I have no idea which one's causing the problem, because I want my mods to just be as clean as possible. Like if I want to put a mesh in and then or keep track of the meshes that have been added in a session, know like, oh, we've got a new warning popping up, and have an idea of what might be causing the issue. So one thing I want to do here is look at a particular one, the main one, that I know could be a bit iffy, but I don't think I've had any warnings up for it, and in theory it should be fine. But this is the new mesh for this thing. I haven't said the name of it yet. I'm gonna go. What? What? No, it's alright. Never mind. What? Never mind. Tell you after. So I need to find a spotty spot. I don't know where it is. I believe this is it. Yes, this is it. So what I need to do, I need to get a view on borders. So I think it's actually B. Yeah, B for borders. Would you believe it? Another thing to be aware of, so many mistakes were made. Let me hit F5 refresh. I'd like to actually see what's really here. There we go. So that was bollocks because half that wasn't even there. Making sure that when you put something down, you don't stick it right in the middle of a fecking border, because it causes havoc with nav mesh and other things. So ideally placing it within the bounds of a grid of a cell. And then what I'm going to want is to place a certain something in here in a way that makes sense. God, this is freaky as fudge. You have to keep refreshing. It just hides certain things when you zip into another cell. An horror game, welcome to the stream. What I'm making. It's a tower mod. See, and that's why I didn't say it, because you're just going to attack me with a fork. Messing. Alright. Because... hang on. The other thing with mods as well is when you go, you discover something new, and I get this with anything that I design. I discover something new, and then I'm like, that is super cool. I'm going to do that for everything now. So with this, what I did is I created like this nice platform, and I figured out that I could make it glow. And then I made everything glow. So if we look at these, hopefully I've got this working now. No, that doesn't glow. Why doesn't it glow? Why doesn't it glow? Oh no, it does glow. It just doesn't show. Shit. Glow, you son of a bitch. Why won't it glow? Not glowing. I don't know. Don't get it. That should glow. That one? Yeah, blue. Should be able to see it glow. View animations are on. I feel like I'm missing something. So I'll look at something else that's meant... no, that one's meant to be dead. So that's got nothing on it. Hi.
I don't have any.
What a terrible shame. Well, we'll figure it later. Ah, that's an old thing. This is also supposed to glow. But no, I don't want to load that one because that's not going to work. I want to have a look at the new one with the newly directed meshes, because that will have everything directed where it needs to go, and then I can see if it glows. It's got less chance of... yeah, that glows in there. That's very interesting. That actually works. So that would suggest that the other one's broken, but I can assure you it's not. I know why. I'm an idiot. This is pointing to stuff that doesn't exist. So if I change it and we go into here, we do materials and blank. There you go. Look at that. Whee! Glows. So the thing that I did before, it was like I got super excited because I was like, I've learned how to make something glow. So then I made the pedestal glow, and I made the base glow, and I made the sword glow, and I made everything glow. You get inside, everything's glowing. There's just so much fucking glowing, and it's like. Is it cool? Yes. Can you overuse something like that? Yes. Does it make sense? Well, it can. But it's overkill. So what you really need to do when you go and design something now is not go so silly. So I want to... oh, you see, I've actually already done a decent job on this thing. It's just this is a bit dumb. I could probably just remove that quite easily. But yeah, the question is, what do you make glow? What makes sense to make glow? So the start of this mod, the new start of the mod, which was coming along quite well, is the base platform glowed, the actual thing that you interact with, and they put the sword in glowed, and like I say, the sword glowed and everything. I think the platform glowing was kind of cool in the sense that once you slayed the dragon, his essence would like go into the platform, which is really, really cool. But and then the whole thing would light up. But I don't really think the entire fucking platform needs to really glow, and I think it was a bit overkill. So what I want to do is really cut that down. I want to remove that and hope nothing dies. That's immediately got rid of that certain something. I want to take glow ring. There you go. There you bastard. I renamed that ring. There we go. Right, so ring, and then this here, an emissive colour off, and then get rid of anything that says like hello, I like to glow. Own emittance off. In fact, what I could probably do, find out whatever texture I'm deciding to use here, which is probably this one. And I'm going to copy this BS lighting shade property. And I'm going to get rid of this one. And I'm going to paste that over the top. And then I'm going to edit the crap out of the UV map. So I'm going to rotate it. Hello. What are you doing?
In Mario.
Okay, see you in a bit.
Well, I need to say hi and then bye to the people that said hi. Hi people. Bye people.
I don't know if they can hear you. I'm not sure how sensitive this is. I'm going to do something small and simple for now. Did I say that? This is small. It's totally small. Absolutely small. It's just a little tower with a few little rooms. Right, okay, let's lift. This is, yeah, looks a bit wonky. And then let's do that, because that looks wicked. Right, let's do... Oh, shit. The bigger you make it, the worse it looks. Fantastic. Let's do 0.25. Yoink. That's a bit better. Right, and then... Gonna jig it. That might work. And then tweak. Oh, I need back in 8 UV maps. Right, there we go. That looks nice. The top looks hideous, but we're going to cover that up, so that's not a problem. And I'm going to save it into our new directory. So meshes, CT, structure, exterior, main, and then it's going to be CT, entrance, platform. And I'm going to slap myself silly because I'm doing this underscore shit again. I don't know why I went into an underscore phase, but I goddamn hate it now. And then after I started doing underscores for things like cells, I noticed that it was causing issues with Special Edition. Special Edition hates cells with underscores, so it just doesn't work properly. It doesn't let you save in them. Entrance, platform. So now that I've just changed one of those mesh names, I'm obviously going to need to update that. So I'm going to load this and it's going to be like, oh no, you killed it. Then we're going to change it. So CT, structure, platform, main, tower. Then as if by magic, it's back. So what I want to do now... Is this music okay? Are you guys finding the music okay? Sorry if I'm missing a lot of chat, by the way. It's very active and I'm in the mood. Welcome to the live stream today. I'm Dark, the answer man. I'll be fielding your non-stupid CK questions. Hey. Well, that is scary. World edits can be scary, but yeah. Anara Gamer, I don't know if I welcomed you, but welcome. If I've welcomed you twice, let me know, and then I'm going to have to re-welcome everybody else, because that means that you've had 2 welcomes and everyone else has only had 1 welcome, and then that's not really fair. So then I'll have to run through and welcome everyone. Void, welcome to the stream. Blah, 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 blah. Cookie, welcome to the stream. Milan, welcome to the stream. Mike's flickering, isn't it? I'll tell you. Silly on lass? Yes, got it. Welcome to the stream. I bet it's pronounced wrong now as well. Now I think I've got it. Brett, welcome to the stream. Everybody else, anyone that I've missed, welcome to the stream. Music's fine, that's why we're here. I'm going to add this one. This one sounds good. I'm just randomly adding some tracks. I want to build like 10 hours worth of music so that we very rarely wind up with like repeats and stuff. Right, I'll be back and gone because this is still going to flicker. This light is meant to be anti-flicker, but it's a bag of... I've revealed that I have pyjamas under this jumper. It's like, oh, Dark's well dressed. No. I've been in my pyjamas all day for work. Oh, that man on the Teams call for work, he was extremely well dressed considering we're all in quarantine. Okay. What am I opening that for? I don't want that. Let's look at main. Let's get platform. Drag it in. If you didn't know, you can drag and drop meshes into static and other places, and as if by magic, it's in there. And also, what will happen when you next reload the kit? Oh, I wonder if it's done it now. Hang on. Static. Yep, it's got CT, structure, exterior. It's got my my folder layout. Not sure. You can probably read most things other than the creation kit itself, which has incredibly small fonts. Really annoying. But yeah. So we're gonna do things. We're gonna put the platform in. Could not queue model. That's okay. Hit F5, refresh because it was added in after the initial set of assets were loaded. So we will... Jesus! That feels incredibly slow to move. Oh, don't like that. Movement speed 0.5. Let's get jiggy. Let's do it a lot quicker. Oh, fuck off. Oh, that is slow. Why are you so slow? Is the creation kit always that slow moving thing? Maybe it's because it's a large area and a large object. I don't know. I've been playing on The Sims and that shit moves quick. Right, this isn't the tower, this is the entrance way. So I want to design something interesting here, something that fits and doesn't just glow because glow. I want something that actually works here. Right, so we're going to put this in here, and that's it. Mod done, job done. Wonderful. We'll put a map marker on it and all finished. That's it. Tower with a hole in it. That's all you need. Told you it's a small mod. No, let's have a look. What we want now are steps. So you can look for steps, so you can look for stairs. Static, preview. Yeah, wooden steps. That'll really go well. So it looks like Dwemer's stuff is more spelt as stairs, and the beauty of all the DLCs is we can actually look for some of this DLC 2 stuff that's a different colour and then just overlay the correct colour on the top of it. But I think it's just reusing the stairs. Now I don't want this to be too grand, too big, but grand enough. I want to think a bit more logically on this. So this is going to be the entrance way to get in and out the tower. There's also just going to be general teleportation and everything, but this is just like the front door. The official way in. Yeah. Let's try just like Dwemer big stairs. They're probably fine. probably don't need anything custom here. Now, the thing here is you're probably thinking Dwemer. Well, Dwemer shouldn't be really magic as such, but the lore behind this is basically... it's my mod, fuck off. No, it's the lore behind this is essentially the Dwemer had a big hand in helping build the tower, which is why the architecture is how it is, because they're the only people that knew how to do things like this, like what was needed. But there are other people involved as well, and it's not your typical Dwemer structure. It's not actually a Dwemer place. Now, I think this might end up being a bit more grand than the last version, but I don't know. That seems a bit much to me. I think it needs to remain pretty simplified. This just doesn't feel right. I want like Markarth. That's what I want. I want to have a look at Markarth steps, because they got some like curvy steps and stuff. Something like this would be nice. I think I might have to do that manually. It's not all that curved. Well, hang on. Hello. There you are, you bastard. Found you. I knew there was some curved steps, because I want to shape it round the terrain a little more this time. Just totally change it up. Leaving off now. So happy. To a car. Go up to stream. And then you leave. This tower idea is similar to Crantia Tower. It's weird that, isn't it? It's like, it's slightly similar name as well. Like Crantia Tower Reborn, this is going to be called Crantia Tower. There's some similarities. Just a few similarities. I'm getting an idea. A bit dangerous. We get those borders. Board. We ain't gonna worry about board too much. That's fine. I'm gonna use this sort of opening here to kind of show off a bit of the boringness. That's nice. That curve around there. And then what I'm looking for is like a wall of walliness. Let's have a look. Dude. God, I love this mouse quick scroll. It just gets me all hot and sweaty. It's so good. Let's have a look. Might anger the original author. Doesn't matter. It's only taking inspiration. It's not copying. What did Mershgum do? Am I pronouncing that right? Mershgum. I think I say Mershgum. I don't know why. Mershgum. Even I don't know how to pronounce that mod's name, and I made the damn thing with Eleonora. Never mind. Merbider. Merber. Where is it? Where are you? Let's have a look. My mods released. Merbider. Legacy meshes. ME. Exterior. Structure. Main. Steps straight. And steps curved. Hello, hello. Nice to see that's on the other side to what I need. Fantastic. So if I actually look, I bet that's on the other side. Oh, nuts. That worked for Mershgum because it went the other way. It's not really going to work for this. So having a sort of wall would help, but it's also going to look hideous. It's not going to go with it, is it? I mean, sure, you could kind of do this. That's a bit freakish, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. That weird, or would that work? I don't know. I feel like that's shit, isn't it? That's utter shit. Really poo. This is where I wish I could do like meshes, make meshes and stuff. Yeah. It's kind of what I want, but it's not really gonna work. So look at stairs. This one's pissing me off. I don't like it. Let's move on to the next. Got a bit of a side to it. Because it doesn't matter about the texture. I'll just swap textures. make anything fit. Don't worry about gaps. Gaps are fine. Skyrim's full of fucking gaps, so it really doesn't matter. Let's have a look. Let's have that there. And then if you had another thing, did this with it. Panic bug! Welcome to the stream. Fanny, welcome to the stream. Considering redoing CT from the ground up, do it differently this time around. There's always going to be differences when I remake stuff. I mean, this probably won't get finished. This is for funsies. Mess with it and I feel like it. Curved and flat don't mesh well. No. No, probably right there. I feel like this one's a health hazard. I mean, Christ, railing anyone? What is this about? Wow, did I really just snap that perfect? No, I didn't, did I? Oh, God. I thought I'd just, like, happen to snap that. Oh. 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 Yeah. Oh. 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 Hey! Look. Oh. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Right, let's put snap to grid. Let's go Q, shift and Q, and then it'll snap them together. Look at that. Little trick for you all. Some of you already know it. You've heard me say it countless times before, but I do Control Q and Q. Puts my snap to grid on and off with the shortcut. I do Shift and Q, and you get a little aimer. You double click on what you'd like to copy. What you'd like to snap the grid to, match up with, and then we'll do the grid with it. Do I have curved stairs? Yeah, but they smell, don't they? They don't. They're probably not very good stairs. Oh, quick scroll. There we go. These ones are mostly straight. Those ones are shite. Those ones are small, and then that's it. Markos curved stairs for the actual stuff, but they don't look good. Got the holes in, as we saw. That would have to. Yeah, this. This needs to go more here, because I want like a stopping point there, and then it curves back down. There we go. So what I'll have here, so if we do like a platform, we have a look at some of these. We'll do something like this. I'll change textures and stuff later. I'll just focus on design for now. Shifting Q is so good. Ah, cheese nuts. That's not going to work, is it? Ah, hang on. I need a different platform. That just doesn't work. Oh, no. That might be more like what I need. It's still poking, but it might... I want something without a dangly bottom. That's what I want. I don't like dangly bottoms. It's just too long. I don't... Oh, hello. See, vanilla meshes have so many errors. I don't know why I'm worried about errors. That could work, poking out a little bit. That could work. That could be nice. That could look nice. Let's do this. They didn't need railings, neither did the Empire, so why should the Dovahkiin? The Dovahkiin's... You know... Dovahkiin can slay dragons and all that, but... You know, because this... You see... The problem is, Lord of the Rings... is Lord of the Rings, and has characters that are just flawless and awesome. This game lets you make the character you want. What if I decide to make Wonky Wilbur, right? And Wonky Wilbur, a little bit shaky on the feet, you know, not very good at standing. Can defeat dragons, but isn't very good at, you know, standing up. So, you know, Wonky Wilbur's going to need some railings. If Wonky Wilbur's got to climb these stairs, right, to defeat a dragon on top, it's only going to take one of Wonky Wilbur's legs just to wobble, and then bump, dead. And like, there goes your Dovahkiin, there goes your main story. Alduin destroys the world, and it's just a complete cock-up. You need stairs. I do like how conveniently that rock is covering up the part of the texture I want to get rid of, the bronze. I hate it. I hate doing my bronze. I love it for doing my stuff, but when it's my stuff, I'm like, ugh, I don't want that in my stuff. I hate this. This is poo. Why is this here? It's in the way. It's really in the way. Ah, God damn it. Oh, hang on a minute. You know, that's not even curving, is it? But it does look better. I think it does look better. Oh, I don't know anymore. I'm just going to whisper. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. What the hell am I doing? This is what I'm doing. There we go. That's more like it now. That is what I'm looking for. He said Dovahkiin. Well, there'll be 7,000 steps. That's not really a challenge, is it? We should do 70,000 steps. That's what we want. Right, I feel like that might work. That might work just about. We do need railing. I'm sorry, but this is just not. This is no good. There's some railing. Here we go. This will look completely legit. It's more like it. Now that is safe as hell, that is now. No one's going to die because of that. It's what it needed. The death toll is going to drop dramatically if we put that across all of Skyrim. Well, that looks interesting. It's immediately more interesting than a circle and a single stairway up. It's different. You know what? I'm joking about railing, but I actually might want some. Let me see if I can find the thing I'm thinking of. You know what? You know, I think SimSim cut me some custom Dwemer railing. I'm sure she did at some point. So let me have a look. So, projects, games, Skyrim, mods. You know what? I haven't got that in quick thingamajingles. I need that in my quick access now. That's better. Into my mods. And then we're going to want development. And then mod files, new meshes, structure, exterior. Let's have a look. No. Nuts. It might have been in the original. Wow, I've just dumped it in old projects like I don't care about it. Yet loads of people love the mod. It is poo though. That's funny. Railing anyone? Exterior barrier. Hello, sugar. That's a bit big. That's just not gonna work. at all. It's way too big. Sod it. See, rope would be stupid, but it's kind of what I've used before, but it just wouldn't make sense. Probably design something myself. Got to be a bit more creative. What about God, my arse is going numb. Right, let's try this. That's actually massive. I didn't think it was that big. Christ almighty, this is fucking huge. Let me get an X marker out. Oh, what the feck is this? Camera effects. No, we'll get rid of them after. Seems a bit big. That looks too small. That's the size of your own face. That's no, it still needs just. But when you size certain things down so much, they just don't look right anymore. But without railing, maybe? Yeah. I don't know. I think we need to put some design around it. It just looks empty, that's all. I think railing's going to really make that very difficult to walk through. It's not going to look right at all. Well, the textures are now pissing me off, so I'm going to go ahead and change this. So I want to go into Helium Packed Vanilla Meshes. Search for that. And just like magic, Windows is working on it. No, there we go. Open that up. And then we'll open a new one of these. And then we'll open platform, and we will take, you know what else? I actually want to find snow. Don't suppose it's going to matter actually. Yeah. That's not going to. You know what I need? I need architecture Windhelm. And then we what? No, you toss poss, not Windhelm. You want Markarth. What do I remember that? Markarth. And then we're going to want a building that has cool, bumpy, rocky coolness. If it even exists. Like stoniness. Hello? Something like that. Let me find this thing. I know what I'm on about. And basically what I want to do is panic. This thing, that's what I want. I want to take this. I want to get the BS lighting shader property, Control and C. Go back on here, click on the side of this, drop it down, delete that one, Control and delete. Click on the nitro shape, Control V, boom. That's what I wanted on the side. That looks a bit crap. So I'm going to select the whole UV, right click it, edit UV, and then I'm literally just going to do, is it Alt and S? And then I'll just change the scale up by double. And that's just going to make shit texture look more detailed without people having to install 4,000 texture mods. So that's good. And then the excuse me, wow, why are you disrupting me phone? Then I want the steps. So now I need something with steps. So if we go back into the creation kit and realise that we haven't saved yet, which now I'm panicking over. Right, let's do stairs. So we look for stairs. under static, under Dwemer, and then we get the right stairs that we want. So any of them really, one of these, this will do perfectly. And then again, I'm just going to my search under unpacked, and I'm going to find these. I'm going to open these up. This is basically all I'll do for retexturing, is just grab other meshes and steal what I need. And then the BS light and shade property again. Go back in here, go into my steps, and then delete that one and replace it with that, and hope that it's okay. It actually doesn't look half bad prior to UV changes, but I'm just going to check it anyway. You know what? That might not be half bad, but I'm just going to size it by double and see if that helps. I think it might, because that's near enough done as a texture bit per step. It's really rough, but it's good. You know what? With them bits of shadow, I don't think anyone's going to really look at that too close, and we can always refine that if we look at it later and go, what? And we don't like it. So that is glorious. Now, obviously, we've only got one side, so we need to do the other side. So I'm going into Skyrim, going into data, going to meshes, going into CT, going to structure, going to exterior, going to main, going to CT, entrance, steps, and this I will call L for left. And then we are going to close this thing because we don't need it anymore. We are going to close that thing because we've done what we wanted to with it. And we're going to keep the steps open. I'm going to close those because we don't need those anymore. I'm going to go back to our search, double back, nuts. I need to get the name of the other steps that we would like. So the right hand side steps. And I'm going to run a search for those. And there we go. Working on Corinthi Tower, which is not Corinthi Tower. We're just pretending this is completely new. Right, here we go. So let's do this. I've got an ultra wide. What am I doing? Let's do that. Split those two open, and then we're going to copy that. We're going to take this here, open it up, delete that, boom, and we're going to edit the texture. Going to select it, upscale the sucker. There we go. We're going to take this as well, and we're going to wipe that out. We're going to take this, do the same, bing bada bada swing, and then we're going to do that. That's what it's all about. And we're going to save, and we're going to do that under same location, and this time like so. And then we're going to refresh, rehide that. Go into main, grab both of our steps, grab them into static. And then search for platform. Better yet, search for entrance. I like this. Crossing paths, adding to the list. There we go. Go into CT, get both of our oh, you know what? No, don't be a twit. Right. What we want to do is delete those old ones. Select both those, replace them. Type in CT entrance, and then all of a sudden you got steps left. Boom. Then you do these two. Then you do CT entrance. Steps right. Boom. Job done. That's what it's about. And then chimps. That's not good. I haven't got my quick save key mapped to the creation kit. I'll have to fix that later. And that, as you can see, surprisingly, doesn't actually look all that good. It's hideous. But I haven't finished, so stop judging me. We're now going to edit this, and we are going to put whatever the same material of this mountain side is. Snow material mountain 1p. So snow material mounting 1p. and then it's going to look 10 times worse, which is fantastic. That one. Replace this one, and hopefully this has a snow version already. Yes, it does, and no need to change it. Keep vanilla. And then this looks a little bit freakish, so I'm just going to bump it up by 1, and then that I'm just going to realise I've cocked up. Let's have a look. This I'm going to bring up slightly, just so it's yeah, not do. Fuck it. That's fine. That's fine. And then what else are we going to do? This is going to have to be covered in poo as well, which is fantastic. So that's going to be snow material mountain. It's going to be 1p. Upali Patil, welcome to the stream. Have a good one, Coggo. Catch you next time. Right, let's confirm that. And then all of a sudden, it don't look half bad, because these come out the side. Now, we do want to really build this up around the sides and make it a little less just plain white in your face, because it doesn't look great. So I need to find some rocks around, so I know what rocks I'm using, what they're called. Unfortunately, I can't find many. There we go, found one. Right, so I've copied that, and then I'm just going to paste it down here, and then I'll know what I'm looking at. So we are looking at Rock L01 Snow. Now what I haven't yet done is actually rename this cell so I can find it easier later on. So I'm going to call it CT Entrance 01. I'm actually going to take this rock, put that in there like that. I'm going to duplicate, replace it, and find some other rocks. Large to snow. And this one I'm going to use alongside nice. To make it a little bit more natural looking. Right, no gap. Perfecto. That blends it a little bit more. Need a few of those monitors. Yeah, it's ultra wide. Welcome to the stream, Matthew. Long time no see. Yeah, I'm going to have a video out soon for the setup. Let's have a look. Kind of want different rocks slightly. Here we are. Let's... Oh, fucking hell. Oh, tip that over very carefully. A little more rough around the edges now, isn't it? Right, let's get a view with sun and stuff. Abysmal, where's the sky gone? That is the sky, and then that's... Ah, there we go. That's why it looked like shit. God, it's been a while. Alright. That's better. With the sky on, it's much better. Right, now... I want... one of these over here. Just to slide into that gap and cover that up. Better. And then trees might be useful here somewhere. There's not really any trees because it's so high up. Very difficult to make this look good. Very difficult. Really have a wide variety of bushes or anything. I think it's like dead shrubs and stuff. Tree dead. Everything's dead. Add a little bit more detail to the area, but I don't know. It's gonna look like shit either way, isn't it? Alright, okay. More or less there, really. Get me another one of these. Spin that way. Looks a bit nicer. And then what we want is for this to go away. Now I am just going to flat out delete. I'm going to copy it, then I'm going to delete it. Now deleting's fine if you go and exit it later, and then you just do undelete deleted references and then have them disable undeleted references, something like that. I forget exactly what it's called. It's been a while. That'll work then. I believe those are two slightly different ones. Oh, it is working. There we go. Yeah, my save option is working. Oh, that's good. Now, I want something else as well. Something a bit more substantial. Something living wouldn't be a bad idea. On everything being dead. Tree, pine, shrub, snow, that might work a bit nicer. A bit better. Design it up a little. Yes, it's a big shrub. Yeah, that's a bit better, isn't it? And then I wanted like a little pile of rocks or something. It's really nice. That one, number one, oddly. Then I just want a little snow mound or something. Don't know what to use out here though. Cave one might be alright. I don't know if the snow's gonna match. It's way too bright. That's not good. It does not work. Is it mound though, or is it like a more of a snow drift? Isn't it? That might be more accurate to what we want. Yeah. Size it up. That's what I want. Just so, because look at the difference. Like, just looks like it clips into it, which it does. But that puts a bit more detail underneath it. I'm working on a tower mod, which is a completely new and unique idea that I have not done before. It's really cool. It's basically this tower is going to rise out the mountain and then you're going to like restore it and stuff. It's really cool. Really interesting. This is sad. Moving on. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Time for minor terrain editing, I would say. L Snow 01 is what I'm looking for. Very minor. I want to keep this bollocks. I want to keep this very minor. I don't want too many terrain changes yet. Literally at one plonk of plonkiness has probably done good there. Yeah, that'll work. Then what I need is some... Oh, there we go. Some rocks of rockiness, just to pump that up a bit. So that's going to be bottom section. Double it up, move it, spin it. Not too obvious what I'm doing then. And then I am going to... Oh, it's a mucky terrain edit. Bah, 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 bah. I don't like it. I'm going to bring it up a lot more and then smoothen it. I think I got away with it. That's not bad. That'll do. It's still got its bit of a dirt path, which is good. Although I do kind of want that dirt path. So I kind of want to know. I'm going to press I there. I want to know what we've got here. It's... What is it likely to be? Because is that land default? I think it is. Ah, that's a bit shit, Bethesda. That is default land, so I can't really do that. I can't really put that in because there's not like a... There's not... I don't think there's exactly like an erase tool for this or anything, which is bloody irritating. Stupid thing. Right, okay. There you go, that's right. Now what we're going to do, I feel... I want some more little sort of canned rock things about. Number 4. Sorry, snow. Snow's what we want. I want to put them here. Like just a smaller pile. Need to be careful here. You can see that it sort of goes off the edges. Don't want that happening. Look weird. Right, okay. That's looking good. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Very much liking it. Nav mesh will be fine. That's not too bad. Nav mesh easy. What I'll do, I'll take this entire cell of nav mesh and just delete it. it doesn't look too bad. That'd be really, really not too bad. I really want to stick to this one cell too, so exterior nav mesh wise as least amount as possible. So that won't be too bad. I'll just delete that and then just redo it. I don't even have to do like 50-60% the cell. It's not really a problem at all, so shouldn't be too bad. Right, what else? So we want to sort of move on to the platform now, and want to put a space in the middle. So these are really good. They can size up about double before they start looking a bit freaky, which is great. They already come with a snow version. Now this, again, same trick as earlier. Shift and Q. Click on the thing I want to copy the placement of and rotation, and it should just clip into it very nicely. As you can see, really good. So this is not really the size that we want. We want to make this a bit bigger. Cover the whole thing, really. Now that is just normal spacer. It's not a no step, but it's so low, meaning that there shouldn't be collision in the way. Now that is pretty, actually. That's quite nice. Yeah, we're never going to update and put layers on this thing. It would, I agree, it'd be nice if they had done it, but it's never going to happen. Never going to happen. Right, that's all looking really good. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Nice. Yeah, this looks a lot better. I feel like this is instantly a bit more creative. So obviously what I used to have is I used the way shrines. This is back when I was a moron. So what I used for the initial, I think that's even Cranty Tower Reborn that's up now, rather than try and rebuild it in your face. What I'll do, I'll literally... Actually, you know what? I'll go to my own website. Let's show you guys the new website. For those of you that haven't seen it, please go to it. It costs me money and I have to renew it this year, and I put loads of work and effort into it. So please go on it and just click things. But anyway, Maka, welcome to stream. Let's see. So where are my mods? Where's my mods? Let's go on mods. Just updated all this. And then I want Cranty Tower. Look at that. It's so pretty now and simple. I love it. Anyway, really excited about that. Don't know if you could tell. So the old one should be a picture of the entrance somewhere. There it is. Oh, clicked off it. There we go. So there's the original entrance. If you look at it on purely a cool point of view, I suppose you could argue it's cool. If you look at it on a lore point of view, it's what the love of God is that? It's a little too far-fetched just to slap Dwemer textures on a completely different architecture style and call it Dwemer. Which is what I did. So I took the way shrines from like the snow elves and I just made it a Dwemer thing, and a lot of people are happy downloading mods like that. I don't really give a toss if it's lore friendly, fits in with things, makes sense or anything like that. So coolness wise, it's great, and a lot of people it doesn't bother. For me, looking back on that, it's like, ugh. And also, like I said, it's just like a box with steps and two pillars. It's so well, I was going to say low effort, but I mean it's not low effort. It's just It's very basic. It's very that'll do. I didn't think about half the things that I think about now back when I made this, which was when did I make this pile of shit? When did I make this? 2017. The original, which isn't even listed on the website because it's poo, would have been way before that. So. I mean, to take an example here, these just go plonked into the snow. I like that I put like the old banner pole in there to say this is all built up over time and covered up the structure. I do like that idea. There's little elements of goodness, but overall it's a bit poo. So some of the things I've done here is like putting these cairns in the past I'd have just plonked that there, job done. But like I said, one like the little details here is let's add a little snow around the edge of it that makes it look a bit more part of the surroundings. Let's put some shrubbery round just to fill in some of the gaps, but try and make it look right. Let's try and put the rocks in place that looks a little more natural. I don't think I've done a great job still, and I might have to tweak it later, but it's like all the little things just to make it more interesting, rather than the steps just being one set of blank steps. And what the new design was going to be, where it kind of came here, and it was again just steps really, just very large long steps too. They didn't really make a lot of sense, but now we've gone with more sort of weird offset steps with a platform halfway that you can start to explore. We can hide things around here. We can put little snippets of what you're walking up to around here. Not, you know, like a oak dropped on the floor, a potion dropped by the cairn stones or whatever you want to call them. Little things like that are really going to make it more interesting. One thing I've always felt was that being too elaborate can work against you with the mod. Once you start getting near the end, try to finish it, especially if it really doesn't fit with everything else in Skyrim. Merchcom now fits Skyrim and isn't too elaborate and works perfectly. It's much less elaborate compared to previous Merchcom. Yeah, the previous Merchcom was like over cluttered and stuff. Like this, I want the same. Like I think what you're saying, what I could end up doing here is, oh no, I need more rocks. I'm going to start getting lots of little rocks and really start to polish this. And then nice little additional bits of snow just around the edges, and just put that in there. And then we're starting to get a bit too, you know, you've got to find a good balance, I think is basically the thing. Like, let's just put a few little things just to add a little bit of detail, a bit of interest. And then that leaves you open to more cool shit later. I don't know. Blah blah. It's getting a bit nuts now. But what we'll have here is the portal. So the next thing is to think logically about this. So what I had on the new version is like, let's do some. That last track was nice, wasn't it? Add that to the list. Boom. What I had with the other new version that I was designing is I'd put the sconces there that light, and they were magical sconces. It's like spinny magical ice sconces because we're in a cold place and it looks cool. It's like, really? I mean, did blocks of ice that go whooshy really make sense? I don't know. Do we want to go more traditional and have just flames, but flames that light, that are blue, that are warm, but they're magic? That might be where we want to go with this. I don't blue flames. Hang on, let me have a look. Let me see if we've got something along the lines like blue flames. I swear there's like one set of blue flames. Yeah, there it is. So I think if you had just standard fire, it wouldn't give you all that much of a magic effect if the whole thing sort of lit up. So let's go back to what I was saying earlier. It's like, I'm going to make it glow because glowing is cool. And then when the dragon's essence sinks into the damn thing, it's going to light up to let you know it's active. Well, I think a more subtle and realistic way, not realistic because magic's not real. Or is it? You don't know. But a more... What's the word? There's a word for realistic that's not real, but makes it feel more not genuine. Believable, I'm going to use. It's not the word I'm looking for. These are not the words you're looking for. So, anyway, I think this is going to fit better if it's got fire, because fire's actually going to help keep you warm at the portal and whatnot, even though you're going to, in theory, go up there and just wave your hand and then magically go in. It's like the fire would make more sense just for a bit of a heat source. It makes more sense that it's blue because it's not just standard fire that lit randomly. It's like blue flames, which means, oh, it's magic-y flaminess. Fucking hell, that's a word, Taylor. I can't even say that word. Levels constant new merge can be, you can use fire spell to light them. Very natural. Yeah, these won't be ones that are lit by the player. These are going to be ones that are lit by the action of the whole thing coming to life. So in this case, blue, like I say, would make more sense. It's nice, but not quite as visually interesting as the offset stairs and platform. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Couldn't care less about floor friendly, I care about fun friendly. In which case, the old Cranty Tower probably wouldn't have bothered you, and that's great. But yeah, I want to get something that's obviously going to be really cool and fun, but it's a really added bonus when the author goes and stretches the mile to keep it fitting in the world as well. Oh, here we go. The appearance of something being true or real. Interesting. Verisimilitude. I still can't. You break it down, I still can't. The more you know. Oh dear, that's interesting. I didn't know that word. That's very interesting. But yeah. So anyway, so it's like, okay, the sconces make sense. They're going to serve two purposes. It keeps you warm, and it also makes the place look cool and lights up with it. It sort of symbolises it's active and that you can now step on it. And then the other thing that we want here is the portal. So we've got the sconces, we've got the portal, and on top of that, something that I changed and I wound up thinking of changing it back. The original, and this is an idea that I am not going to knock, the original had... do we not have pictures? Past Dark Fox, you're an asshole. What is wrong with you? Why didn't you take a picture of it? It's one of the awesomest awesome bits. But basically, when this was closed, those of you that played the mod will know. When this was closed, when you get there, you had a stone dragon. A dragon that's like turned to stone. A dragon that's a stone statue dragon. And you'd think, oh, that's a cool statue. But then when you progress with the start of it, it pops, explodes and turns into a real dragon. So it's a real dragon that was like frozen as the guardian. Now that's cool. That is a cool idea. And what I did is I replaced it with, oh, it summons a conjured dragon. It conjures up a dragon that then just withers away. Oh, that's so boring in comparison. That's nowhere near as creative. So I want to bring it back. And also that serves as a really, really good element of this whole entranceway too, because if I can actually go back and find it, if we go into mods, we go into released and then... testicles. Why have I put it in... it's in old projects. It's so dumb. Why did I do that? Meshes, CTTLD, and then what you want Dragon Stone. Note a picture of new changes. The most recent ETR, he had a statue dragon alongside the platform which came alive. Yes, but that's what I'm saying. I want this bastard back. This is way, way, way cooler. Also, I just had an idea. I love them. Let's have a look. Let's copy this. Now, I think this uses all vanilla textures, so we're good here. Structure main. I'm at... I don't even... I don't know. I don't want to put it in main. It's not really an interactable. I'll just put it in main. Put it in main. Let's put it in here. Let's do CT dragon statue. And then what you got here, it's really cool. Let's drag this in. So what this is going to do, once the creation kit doesn't die, let's have a look at statue. CT dragon statue. Oh, he's a beast, isn't he? Look at that. Fantastic. Lovely, jubbly. I feel like that's old. That's old, that is. I did a new version. I sodding swear I did. Now that I think about it, I think I did a newer version. Maybe I didn't. I thought I swear I initially looked at this and thought that could be better. But you know what, that's fine. We can refine it later if need be. I think it's still fine. Now, the issue here comes with how do you prop him up? So anyway, ignoring him being propped up on something, I also want to get an idea. Yeah, that's going to look good. Right, so the thing that this does, if you actually look at this bastard, he looks as if he's protecting something, doesn't he? Which is absolutely perfect. He actually looks like a guardian. He looks like he's going to have his wings wrapped around the portal and he's guarding it. Now, if you think of the original entranceway, he wasn't wrapped around the portal. He was just sat on top of something. But when you introduce getting rid of that entranceway that used to pop up and you just put the portal on a platform, it looks like he's surrounding it and he's like, this is mine, get away, I will eat you. He looks like he's protecting it, and that's what I want. I want him to look like he's protecting it. And the new idea that I've just had, mag-inv, I don't know if this is good or not, or if we need to limit when it shows, but really nice little thing. A little detail that will just hint something to you. Little detail. Very little detail. Something you would barely see, quite possibly. You make his eyes glow. Now the left looks a little like it's poking out. That's good. There is what you want. So what you'll do, most people are going to walk up, they're going to go, yeah, that looks cool, man. That's cool. That's a nice statue. And then, if they look closer, some people will be like, wow, I think that's going to come to life. So it's a little hint, but you have no idea. You think, well, that's not going to come to life. It's just a static object. So it's a little hint that it's going to come to life. Now, I don't know if we really want that straight away, or we might want it to be done a certain way. So when you look at it at a distance, when you're far enough away that you can sort of see the whole thing, the eyes are not lit. But then when you walk up and you're at the top of the steps, once you step on that platform, they fade in and they light up to the point where you're stood on there and you're not looking up anymore. You're going to be looking at his willy, pretty much. Hang on, let me check. Do a willy check, hang on. Yeah, you're pretty much going to be staring at his penis zone. So that means that your eyes are not focused on his face anymore, and you would have to look up to spot that little touch. So you're looking here, you can obviously look up and you'd see, and imagine that they're not lit, you just think, oh, it's a stone dragon. But then if you're here, and then you look around enough, it's like, oh, crap. Were they lit before? And then when you step off the platform, he goes back into like silent mode and they disappear. Kibbles, welcome to the stream. So that's sort of the idea there. It would be difficult to create a dragon mesh texture to make it look like it's actually encased in ice, wouldn't it? Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that. I quite like the stone idea though, because it literally breaks out of the stone. We just started with the remake motion. We said we wanted to use vanilla textures and most everything, simply repurpose them so that the file mod size is smaller. Yeah. That hanging off the side of the platform, the last remake CGI, his feet were resting on various rocks on the side, so it looked like he was climbing up the platform. If you initially saw was from the rise of the stone dragon. Yeah, I used a rock. The problem here is that the rear of this thing last time actually had it had rocks at the back, but now it's very clean. So what I'm gonna need, what I'm really gonna need, I mean, sure, you could kind of build that up, but it's a bit convenient. And then you can sit him on it and it looks dreadful. It's very hard to build up. It was already built up. It was like the rear of it before, so we can't really do that. But if he's just got something that's there that he can stand on, that would work. So if we had, I'm not going to use a word wall because that would just look ridiculous, but it's going to sort of show you the idea of what I'm thinking. And I think they can actually sit on them. So if we had something that's kind of encasing and surrounding this thing, but it only did a certain section of it, and then he can be standing on that thing, then that's kind of what we're going to be looking for now. I don't know what I'm going to have him step onto though. I mean, it could be a sconce that's sort of been damaged. It could be a damaged sconce, so there could be like 3, but only the 2 on the sides work. So if we do an end post, for example, I like this track. It's going on the list. Boom. There you go. What's this thing's rotation? 0, 0, 0. Bollocks. Okay, I'll have to do a bit more manual. Or will I? I don't know. I'm gonna move. Oh, no, I didn't feel like it's quite straight. Right, that'll do. Let me swap that for one with thingy doos on. And then what I want is like a sort of bowl thing, but I don't think it's called a bowl. Oh, it's called a bowl. Okay, I do want a bowl thing then. In that case, I don't think I want a bowl. Right, there we go. That's kind of what we're going to design here. Put a little something up. Just want to be very careful how much I size this thing up so it doesn't look too bad. But considering everyone should really be running texture mods if they can. Got it. Right. Now, the question is, how big is that? I got rid of my X marker, didn't I? Oh, I do like this new layout of the creation kit, which is great. Having the preview window here, and it's not just in the way all the while. It's just got its own space. Really nice. Right, that's probably a decent height too. That's good. Then what you do, and keep it very simple looking. Really no need to complicate it. Let me have, Perfect. That's what it's about. Yeah, he could have crushed it actually. Maybe it won't be broken and he's just using it to stand on. That would work, potentially. See if we can get the positioning right. Yeah, it could work. So I just realised I might want to move these because I got these just about right, didn't I? Shame we can't put items in a collection together. Like group them. So we really want to bullshit it and make it look like this mesh was made to sit here like this. Might work. Nice. That's alright if that's clawed in. No one's going to look at this too much. Damn, that fits beautifully. Really nicely. And I also do potentially want those railings, but I don't know how they're going to look. Let me grab... Wasn't really straight. No one's going to get a tape measure out, are they? Oh, I fucking will. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. It's funny that, you know, yeah, I haven't gone in game or anything. You're quite right. I probably should in a moment. Have a little look. Yeah, just before the end we can do that. I'm going to have to move him again. Just to get him to fit how we want him. Beautiful. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Alright, no glowiness yet, but things will glow at some point. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. I think Jay's got a point. We should probably hop in game for this. Let's load up MO and see if we can change this. Let me pause wallpaper engine for this. This isn't going to look stunning because I've only got vanilla to test it on right now, but we can see if we can hop in and try it. I don't know how this is going to look. Oh my god, I've really got to make a new main menu for this. Guys, it's going to look like shit. I really do need... Oh, really? Controller's not connected again? Okay, that looks alright. That's really nuts. I did not expect that to be that high. Damn. Wow. I can't believe... I'm shocked. I'm surprised how nice that looks here. Oh, steps work there. Steps work there. So yeah, you might still catch the eyes, but you might not. I mean, I'm kind of looking at them. So little there, yet so epic. Yeah, I'm surprised how good that looks. That's really nice. My legacy looks like poo. Anyone that caught the last test stream will have seen my special edition is gorgeous compared to this hideous mess. This is used just for testing now, the old Skyrim. Wow. Those sconces are beefed. It's not too bad. Yeah, I'm liking it. And he's a boss. He's going to be cool. Oh, I'd really like to see this in edition. You know what? We've got 5 minutes. Let's have a look. Let's redo this. CT. Test. There's so little to the mod. This should be all right. Shouldn't need to do any real conversion. Gonna be good. Anyway. Is it bad to mod outside the borders? I don't know. I really have never modded outside the borders. You could probably do a little bit. I don't think you'd want to put anything major out there, probably. I mean, if you mod borders, you then have to include something that removes the borders, or put a requirement of a mod that takes the borders down or something, but... Have I lost weight? I have. How the fuck do you know that? It's not like that's a bit of a personal question. Please don't. It's how the fuck? How do you know that? Oh, hang on. Why am I going to Riverwood? I just default to Riverwood. I love it. I love Riverwood. I should make a Riverwood player home. I bet nobody's done that before. Okay, let's have a look. Jesus, that's a difference.
Take this and hold on to it.
Oh!
Later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it.
Who are these people? Really?
No time to talk. Snitch or double cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Oh, just fuck off.
Did you see someone run past?
He was literally right there. He was literally right there. You stupid dick.
Well, if you do, grab him and yell. Bastard stole.
Grab him and yet.
All right then.
He's right. Oh, he's ran off. Oh, we've got 2 Corinthia towers loaded. Well, that's interesting. Ignore that one. Pretend that one doesn't exist. That's fine. We don't need to see that one. But it's very interesting to see where it is placed to the other one. Okay, this is now too pretty because it's trying to blind me. The fucking sun. Go away, sun. There we go. Right. Looks like something's burning his willy. That's not very good. Anyway, yeah, there we go. So that is covered in snow, which is cool. That looks beautiful. That's a lot more impressive. This is good, actually. I can kind of compare the old to the new here. So the old one... Oh, that's the old one. Ah, the old one is very boring and very stupid and has a man standing on a rock. But the new one, that's a bit more interesting. That's got a bit more style to it. Very cool, actually. I love the snow in this. This looks great. Double kill. Yeah, I like that. That was actually kind of higher up, but that is nicer placed. I'm very much aware of the time, thank you. We were popping in to check it before we end. Yeah, and those eyes look beastly, really beastly. That's cool. Really cool. He doesn't actually have snow on him, which probably would have made him look a lot better. Like that one looks miles better because the snow's on him and it covers up some of the bad texture. But the texture's not bad because we've got like a texture mod which makes it awesome. So it looks great. But yeah, that's very, very plain and very nice. And then like I say, we can put some detailed stuff around the edge here. The CK really can't do it justice, can it? Really, really can't. But it's gorgeous now. That looks fantastic. So, yeah, I'm becoming very, very happy with that. So, at least in the early... hang on. At least in the early stages of this, we'll probably be fine and be capable of just sort of quickly whacking what we've got into Special Edition by just copy and pasting over into the open folder. It might not be that bad. When it gets more complex and it's got more meshes and textures to it, then it's going to need a bit more of a proper conversion. But otherwise, that's a really good start. It's really nice. Yeah, so before I forget, I am just going to quickly add some snow to him. That will have made him look a lot better. And then I might do like some image sharing on the Discord and stuff of development, which is neat. So yeah, there we go. That's good. That's the initial start of it. So obviously this wasn't planned. I just sort of thought of it earlier. I was like, you know what? It might be fun to go back and just do it from scratch. It'll be a lot easier, a lot less difficult. I'm going to have a lot of hopping into the old one probably initially, just to sort of get some of the good stuff that I had created ripped back out, and mostly like mesh changes and stuff. But there's actually an awful lot of the new kind of version that I was working on that I actually am looking at and deciding, you know what, that really wasn't good. It was creative, it was fun, it was cool, but it didn't fit. And a lot of the glowing crap and alien incorporation, stuff like that, it is part of that. So what is that? No. But yeah. What I'm gonna do now is disappear, as if by magic. So I am probably going to be streaming next on the weekend. I know I said that yesterday. Yesterday was a test stream. Today, my Google reminder basically came up and said, "Hey, you've got a stream today," which it's been telling me for 3 months, and I've ignored it. But now I'm back in the game. I was like, hey, you know what? Yeah, fuck it, I will. So Wednesdays and Saturdays is probably how it's going to remain, unless I feel like hopping on. If I've got nothing else I'd rather do just at the time. But otherwise, expect Saturday to be the next stream about 4 or 5 p.m. UK time. And yeah, so it's kind of fun to dive back into it. I'll hop around projects. I'll probably start up a Let's Play when I'm ready. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. That needs a bit more testing and stuff, make sure things don't explode, and the mod list needs a bit of polish, the casual version anyway. But otherwise, yep, that is just about it for today. So yeah, hope you all enjoy the rest of your days as well. Thanks, Skin Ripper. And yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I will speak to you all next time. And yeah, I've only lost about a stone, so I don't know how you knew that I'd lost weight. Magic. Seriously, what is with the sad music? This is just... Oh, this is fucking depressing. This is so depressing.